Yeah, I think this is vlog number 2, I think. The first one we spoke about was the Youth Ambassadors Network, because we're really important that we raise young people's voice. But those young people live in the context of family, in the context of a community. YMCA, I think we've got a big responsibility to be community builders. That's why we do community meals. That's why our change model is based on an asset-based community development approach. That sounds a bit flashy, doesn't it? What we believe is that every human being has got gifts and talents, and those gifts and talents are often, as life moves on, get covered in dust. Maybe those gifts and talents could be seen as your dreams and your joys and your exciting bits, but obviously when we get older we're far too sensible to be having any fun, and jobs and work should not be fun because we need to be serious about them. Actually, find a job you love and never do a day's work in your life. And I think that's around unlocking the individual talents of people. So if you're good at joinery, be a joiner. If you're good at creative stuff, be a painter. If you're good at looking at detail, be a architect or an accountant. And if you're good at just talking rubbish, probably a chief executive of YMCA like I am. But community is really important. So community meals, we started community meals some years ago now. We've now done 60 community meals. What's a community meal? The first Friday of every month, come to the YMCA campus in North Staffordshire, and you'll be fed for nought, for free. Everybody likes eating for free, don't they? Corporates, friends, community groups come in and they cook for between 200 and 300 people. Why do we do that kind of stuff? I think we've learned from the Arab community. If you go to anywhere in the Middle East, they have a line that says, once you've eaten with a family, you are family. You all know, watching this, that there's nothing quite nicer than eating together. You know, when you fancy your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your partner, you go out for a meal, don't you? First thing you do, meal. So that's all we're trying to do in the YMCA, creating a space for community meals. Through our partnership work and through our connections, we're calling it the Collaborative Network, which is a bit of a fancy thing. But it's just people of like mind coming together, wanting to grow opportunities for the community. So we're going to expand and scale the community meals, and we've got a bit of a vision working with other partners that by the end of the year, next year, we could get all the councillors involved, and we could have 30 community meals, 40 community meals across the whole of the city. Currently, YMCA has led community meals, has led community development in the context of gathering people. And some of it is post-austerity, that austerity comes along and we think, oh my goodness, what we're going to do? We lost a third of our income, £1 million in 1 year. That was quite scary. And one of the answers post-austerity, where the government has decided to withdraw from places, communities, people, was our responsibility as a YMCA to step back into that community. And it's been nothing but joy. Because when you expand your worldview and you include other people, inclusiveness isn't some politically correct right-on thing. It is a joy. It is a thing that gives you energy. It is an opening to other. And I don't know about you, the more I'm open to other people, the less I am of the worst version of me. Because I know if you let Danny Flynn off the leash and don't put any constraint on, I'll just turn into a bit of a loon. So, community is the way forward. It's safe, it's fun, it's where the action is, it's where the resources are, and it's the way we're going to rebuild Stoke-on-Trent and beyond. Today we've been talking about community. It's really important because you are community, I'm community. There's an equality in community, that's what we're trying to build. Now, if you believe me and you think community is good, then comment, come back to us. If you think I'm talking a complete load of baloney, and you're not bothered about community and you just get on your own, then fine, tell us why. I believe in community.